So I wanted to address these comments that were left on my latest video on 718. Just this is evidence that I'm about to show here. Just so we have the evidence. 718 day. It says right here, this person right here is a culprit. We've talked about him before. It says that your parents must be so proud of the man you have grown into. And this person, I don't know who they are, says cuckoo. Another person who's probably associated with Declan and this person. And then this person says, hey, a Jigglypuff, I'm going to let my friend Declan know that you have been ignoring me. So on a video that is supposed to be, celebrating and getting justice for what happened to me on 7/18/2020, this man Declan Kavanagh tried to have me killed by swatting me and saying that I had a gun in a Starbucks and I was going to shoot the place up and all this stuff and tried to have me murdered. You're going to say, I'm going to let my friend Declan know that you've been... First of all, I don't even know who you are. Or I might know who you are. Probably have you blocked, just like I have Declan blocked. So, I mean, if it's not Nick Loros who is harassing me and stalking me, it's Declan Kavanagh. Which I don't know why. I can understand Nick Loros, because Nick Loros wants money for an ambulance trip, which I don't understand as well. I really don't. I mean, if you kidnap someone and you want money from them, I didn't ask Nick Loros to take me on an ambulance. He tied me up with rope and you want money from me? Kidnapping on several occasions and you want money? I mean, I can understand Nick's reason somewhat, but he's a medical person. Medical people are very sketchy. They're always looking for money. And for you and Declan, what joy do you get out of this? Harassing me, stalking me. I mean, you claimed in one of your comments that you're not in the U.S., so you're probably in Ireland or the U.K. or wherever you are, Wales or wherever. So what enjoyment do you get out of harassing me? I can tell you, this is probably one of Declan's friends who he talks to on Xbox or PlayStation. The comments that you guys make all the time, which I've been told what goes on in the parties on Xbox and PlayStation, the conversations that you guys have are all about me. Every single conversation's about me, trying to figure out where I live, who I am, all this type of stuff is all about me. Like, you guys can't talk about nothing else. You're so obsessed with me for some reason that now you're leaving comments stalking me. Like, I mean, you can leave comments, I don't care. But out in the open, Declan, his name mentioned, that name shouldn't even be mentioned on this channel. Shouldn't even be mentioned in the comment section and glorified like this. Man's a criminal. No one should contact him about anything. Why are you associating yourself with criminals? Is the question. Are you a criminal? We know you're some fucked up person. You got a picture of a fucking guy, Gomer Pyle or whoever from Full Metal Jacket. So what's the matter with you? Really? And here's more proof. I messaged Declan about these comments, basically telling him that, whoa, I haven't had contact with you in 5 months, and you are still stalking and sending people to harass me. I hope you're happy with yourself. Now, you might say, why would I unblock him? Why would I send it? It doesn't matter, because he's going to send multiple people to stalk me and harass me anyway. And it's not like anyone can do anything about this. Lieutenant D. Young turns his back on me. Some piss poor job for him. A man who's supposed to be the FBI, a man who we're supposed to trust, a man who's supposed to be like a big brother to me, turns his back on me and says, oh, his person lives in a different country. Yeah, well, this is harassment. This is harassment. Harassment, and this evidence, this is harassment. So it looks like he sent me a message 5 minutes ago. He says, what are you talking about? You're sending me messages of people I don't know, which is bullshit, because I sent him the screen photo attachment, and it's right there, that message. He can see it. He can read it. He definitely knows who that person is. He's either that person or that's someone associated with his. He knows who that person is. He knows who that person is. So you know what? This is all evidence. I hope the New York State Police, there's people walking by you hear this? You hear this? People walking by my house, making noise. Wow, I hope the state police sees this video, man. I really do. They send people walking down the street. Now there's hardly any traffic that comes down my street. And now there's people screaming down the street. You hear that? That's not normal. That's not normal. This is what I get. I get harassed by this person. I get harassed by Nick Loros. You know, I hope these people from the Mount Kisco crisis team can get me to fuck away from these people. I really do. I really do. I know I'll never escape this person, Declan. I know I'll never escape him, because this is someone who is, you know, obviously I made a mistake by even having I mean, I was a child, so I mean, is it really my fault? I was a child. I didn't know any better. You know, talking to this person, I thought he was cool, whatever. But now as an adult, I know that was the biggest mistake of my life, was talking to this person, trusting this person, because now he's stalking me. Stalking me. Should I even reply to this? I'm not going to even reply. Because it's a lie. He knows who he is. He knows who that person is. He knows who that person is. I'm gonna reply. Hold on. Okay, so I replied to him. I said lies. So it is lies. I sent them a message saying it's lies, which it is. And of course he's gonna deny it. See if he responds. He's probably not gonna respond. He's not gonna respond. You see, you catch these people in their traps. You do. You catch them when they're doing the crime. And this was what, 2 days ago they sent this comment out. This is ridiculous. Well, I'm out of here. This is just evidence. I hope the state police sees this. I hope FBI, the real FBI, because Nick DeYoung clearly doesn't want to do anything about this. This is clearly, oh, he sent the message. You think that, and I will be sending these messages to your brother too. Stop. Oh, so you see, this is more harassment. I'm glad we're getting this on recording. So now he's texting members of my family. Texting members of my family. This is great. I'm glad we're getting this on recording. I really am. I'm really glad we're getting this. This is a very, very sick person. Get the gamer tag. So this is evidence. Get the gamer tag. This is a very, very sick person. This person's going to end up in jail. I'm going to call the state police right now, actually. I'm going to call the state police. Because Anthony Faber has failed me. I have a lot of things to report. I'm going to report him. I'm going to report these people yelling outside of my house. I'm going to report the evac. I'm going to report Lieutenant DeYoung, number 1, for turning his back on me. I'm going to report a lot of people tonight to the New York State Police, because this is unacceptable behavior.